Okay, good morning everybody. This is the weekly briefing for January 29th through February 4th, and we will go over what is expected for the next week. Here's a look at the overall pattern. We have high pressure building in behind the cold front that's expected to come through tonight, and then it should be cold but windy tomorrow. We will see another cold frontal passage, cold front approach and pass through the area late in the week. With high pressure building in again behind that. So we'll have a bit of a roller coaster of temperatures with that. No risk for any severe weather for the next few days, so that's a good sign. As far as accumulation of precipitation goes, most of the rain associated with the cold front has moved offshore. We do have some lingering light to moderate rainfall out there right now, which should come to an end this afternoon. And then we may see another little shot of some precipitation tonight, which I'll get into later. Then it should be dry Tuesday, Wednesday, and then some more rain moving in late in the week and over the weekend. A quick look at the Climate Prediction Center's outlook for the 8 to 14 days. We're expected to be about normal for both temperatures and precipitation. No tropical systems, which is expected this time of year. And just a quick look, a recap, as we still have rain going on right now. The latest drought outlook was issued on Sunday, and so that didn't take into account the rainfall that we've had. The next drought conference call will be tomorrow, and so they'll look into the amount of rain we've had, where we've had it, and then they'll issue another update this weekend on what they're expecting as far as the drought update goes. So you can see we've had anywhere widespread 1 to 2 inches, some places even more than that, the farther east you go, over the area where we have a D1, and then where we had the D0, we got even more rain. So I would expect some of that at least to be trimmed back with the next update. So probably the big concern for most folks here listening today is snow tonight. Are we going to get any? How much? We do have a pretty decent shot of some precipitation occurring tonight. It would be showery in nature, but the dry low levels should help evaporate some of that. So when it comes down, it might not come down quite as heavy as the rates that we're anticipating as it falls out of the cloud. So as far as accumulation goes, we are expecting trace amounts, maybe a dusting on, top of roofs of cars and decks and that sort of thing, but nothing of any significant impact, anything that would really cause any concern for most folks. Bigger story, well, maybe not bigger story, but of probably equal concern and maybe bigger impact is it will be both cold and windy tonight and into tomorrow. So the max temperatures that we're expecting tomorrow are in the low to mid 40s, but with winds of around 15 knots or so, gusting to into the 30s. Temperatures are going to feel much closer to 30, low to mid 30s. Cooler, obviously, the farther north you go. So be mindful of that. The temperature that is forecast is not what it's going to feel like when you go outside. And then just a summary of what we're looking at here. The rain today should help with the drought, but we'll see how that goes later this week. We are expecting a mix of rain and or snow tonight, but impact-wise, it should not be anything significant. Maybe just a dusting here if anything does accumulate. And then we do have a system late in the weekend, and there's a lot of questions surrounding that, whether or not we'll get any wintry precipitation out of it. It's still too early to tell what, if anything, will happen with that. So we'll be keeping an eye on it, and we'll keep you guys updated. And then, obviously, with the rain we've had, the drought should be improving in most places. So with that, there's a look at the forecast for the next 5 days or so for Raleigh. On the bottom there, you can see kind of roller coaster temperatures and frequency of rainfall and then sunshine. So I'll open it up to any questions and I'll do my best to answer them. Okay, so a question about the possible timing of snow if we do see any across the north there. Probably between midnight and 5 a.m. For the counties across the like from Guilford through Granville County, that general area, probably between midnight and 5 a.m. If we do see anything. Maybe lingering just a little bit later, farther northeast, like Roanoke Rapids, Roxborough, those areas there. So as far as the sandhills, I expect anything that does fall to be as rain, and if it does fall as snow, it should not accumulate to much of anything. Okay, if nobody has any other questions, or if you think of something later, feel free to email me. I'll be emailing this presentation to all of you, and you can reach me that way. So everybody have a great week, and we'll see you again next week.